Hello everybody. I heard a trucking commercial on satellite radio last week recruiting drivers to join a private fleet. They highlighted that they don't slip seat. However, they didn't mention what their drivers can earn in their first year. I believe they just said competitive wages. That got me thinking about the single most dreaded nightmare that I hated about being a truck driver. Well, besides being involved in an accident. Hearing those words, "we'll have to put you in another truck," brought on feelings of hopelessness. It was the most hard-hitting when driving flatbed. They would just say, "grab the stuff you need." FYI, I don't pack light. I was always prepared for any load without fail. I knew the condition of all the equipment that was stashed in every nook and cranny of my truck. I carried a lot of it. To expand on this nightmare, it always seemed that it was about 100 degrees when I had to sort through and transfer 1,000 pounds of gear. And of course, the temporary tractor was a different brand and model with different storage compartments. It was a filthy mess and usually had problems that you didn't discover until you got down the road. I know the stigma that is associated with having to switch trucks to the extreme. It is amazing how much stuff you can accumulate in a dedicated tractor. Thankfully, at Walmart you're moving into a clean truck for only 5 or 6 days maximum, and it's much easier to clean when you remove everything at the end of the week. I'm going to explain why slip seating at Walmart is not that bad. First of all, slip seating yields better utilization of equipment, unless you are in a very specialized niche. Not many drivers get a dedicated tractor, work less than 260 days, and earn $80,000 to $100,000 per year. I just don't see it. I don't know the exact numbers, but I would guess that we have about 50% more drivers than we do tractors. Not all Walmart drivers slip seat. Your priorities will determine where you fit in this equation. New Walmart drivers are at the bottom of the seniority list, usually starting out on the extra board, and will have the highest percentage of truck swaps. Company growth and attrition can have you moving up the seniority list pretty quickly. Weekly tractor assignments are usually done by the coordinators on the evening prior to your first load of the week. They have to painstakingly look at your schedule, the available tractors, cross-check against the permanently assigned drivers, and the shop maintenance. It is in the coordinator's best interest to put you in a truck for your whole work week. If they can't, guess what? They get to play the game again. It's a hit or miss situation depending on your seniority. 2 tractor assignments for the week are a common occurrence for a new driver. Walmart does announce openings for permanent tractor assignments and will fill them based on seniority. The quickest method I've seen is the rotating 5-2-5-3 schedule where you have 3 drivers sharing 2 tractors. You would alternate between tractors every other week. The slowest method of getting a permanent tractor assignment is the way I did it. I specifically wanted the traditional 5-2 schedule with a Friday start. It took me 1 year and 3 months to get a permanent assignment. I am the primary driver, or ship captain, of nearly the oldest truck in our fleet, and I'm A-okay with it. As the primary assigned driver, you are allowed to leave certain items in the truck. The microwave oven is the most common, followed by a CB radio, satellite radio tuner, 12-volt power ports, and maybe a phone cradle. If you don't want other drivers touching your stuff, you will have to remove it at the end of your work week. How many days off you're taking will determine the likelihood of other drivers using your truck. This brings me to the last 2 items of discussion, the very high standards of maintenance and cleanliness. Traditionally, trucking companies have a poor history of drivers not writing up defects. There are many reasons. Maintenance shops that work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday is a losing proposition, usually resulting in driver loss of income or a possible truck swap. As long as the truck goes down the road, defects get ignored. Walmart's maintenance shops work extended hours 7 days a week. They compete company-wide with each other for top honors. As a new driver, go ahead and write up defects when you're going home. You're probably not going to be in that truck next time you come to work anyways. Assigned drivers may also strategize writing up defects to reduce temporary assignments during their days off. Either way, this fleet is extremely well maintained. Items actually get fixed. When you come to work and arrive at the assigned power unit, perform a thorough inspection before moving your personal belongings in. This will save you time should there be any defects necessitating you to get a different tractor. It really sucks to have moved all your stuff into the truck just to do it all over again. All drivers are required to sign off a checklist of cleanliness tasks when turning in a truck. This is the way things should look upon entry. Exterior should be clean. Interior should have no trash, no personal belongings. Surfaces wiped down. Windows cleaned. Cleaning supplies restocked. Closets are empty. Refrigerator empty. Fuel and def tanks full. There may be certain situations that are not the fault of the prior driver. Only once did I arrive at a tractor that appeared to have zero effort. There was some loose trash inside, not vacuumed, it was not fueled or washed. Upon further investigation, I could see some evidence around the front axle that this truck had come into the yard on a wrecker. It was not worth raising a complaint. I just tidied it up a bit and thoroughly inspected it, moved in, and hit the road. This has been a general description to help you understand what life looks like as a new Walmart driver. Please leave comments or contact me if you have any questions. Until we meet again, thank you for tuning in. See you next time.